thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join me in this Vinyasa Flow. I really hope that you enjoy it and that you listen to your body. It's going to be your best guide. At any time, if something seems too much, reduce the gravity and come closer to the floor. I will have exclusive content coming up on my YouTube channel very soon. But in the meantime, find a comfortable seated position and check in with yourself. See how you're arriving at the mat today. If it feels safe to you, close the eyes. Deepening the breath. Inhaling from the belly, rib cage, collarbone. Exhaling in reverse, collarbone, rib cage, belly. Inhaling, belly, rib cage, collarbone. Exhale, collarbone, rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, belly, rib cage, collarbone. In, exhale, in reverse, collarbone. Continue on your own breath, the Dirga, or three-part breath. Last round of the three-part breath. Adding on another layer, Ujjayi or ocean sounding breath, a slight constriction in the back of the throat as if you were to fog up a mirror. It should be audible to those around you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. See how slow you can make your exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, hands touch, down, heart center. Inhale, sweeping arms out, hands touch, exhale, down, heart center. Inhale, arms sweeping out, hands touch, exhale, down, heart center. Inhale, arms reaching out, exhale, down, heart center. One more. Inhale, arms up overhead, hands touch, exhale, down, heart center. Take a moment and check in with your body and see how it feels. Maybe there's a difference from when we first began to now. Also, if you would like to set an intention for your practice, now is the time. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, hands touch overhead. Exhale, down, heart center, providing slight pressure into the palms, engaging the arms. Inhale, arms up overhead, hands touch. Exhale, press together, coming down. Inhale, arms up overhead, hands touch. Exhale, down, heart center. Last one. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, pausing, arms parallel with the ears. Send one arm forward, one arm back. Inhale, bring the both arms up overhead. Exhale, send the other arm forward and the other arm back. Making sure to keep inhale coming up, exhale down. Making sure to keep both sit bones on the floor in equal pressure. Inhale up, exhale, rotating from the belly button. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. If you'd like to deepen the twist this morning, your gaze can follow your back hand. Inhale up. If that seems too much for you, find a place that's comfortable for your body. 2 more full rotations. Last one. Keeping arms up overhead. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Reach as tall as you can. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, reach as tall as you can. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Pick a hand, it doesn't matter which one, and float it down to the mat, keeping the other arm up in the sky. Inhale, lengthen as much as you can. Exhale, tip over to the side. So whatever hand is on the mat, that's the way you're tipping. It's a nice side body stretch, making sure to not cave in on ourselves, opening up our chest. Inhale, press off the mat. Exhale, float the hand to both hands to the mat. Other side. Inhale the arm up to the sky, the one you didn't do. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, drop the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, and then tip. Remember again, not to cave in on ourselves. Open up the chest, getting in alignment. Press off that mat hand. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, arms down, heart center. Interlace the fingers by spreading them. Interlace the fingers. And then rotate the wrists in a figure 8. Does not matter which direction you chose, just pick one. I'm leading with my thumbs. Whatever direction you're going. Reverse. Warming up the synovial fluid. A little oil stuck in the joints. Keeps our joints supple. Inhale, exhale, release the hands, shake them out. Meet in tabletop. Making sure that our wrists are below our shoulders and our hips are above our knees. Pressing into the tops of our feet, provide a nice stable base. If this is too much for your wrists at any time, you can fold the mat and have a little bit of cushion there, or if you're using a towel, same thing, just fold it, add a little bit more cushion. Or you can always come up onto fists. My wrists are okay today, so this is where I am. Try to send the tailbone and the crown of the head as far away as possible, as close to the short edges of the mat as possible, providing a nice little micro movement stretch. Your next inhale, lift just the rib cage up to the sky, to the side. Exhale, bring the rib cage down to the other side, circling just the rib cage at this point. Your gaze can be neutral down towards the mat. You can hang your head, whatever feels right to your body this morning. One more rotation in this direction, and then we will reverse. Reverse. Exhale down. Inhale up. Just the rib cage to start. Two more stillness, checking our alignment. Sending the hips now to one side, back almost to child's pose, to the other side, almost to upward dog, circling the hips. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Warming up the spine, starting at the top and working our way down. One more rotation in this direction and then we will reverse. Reverse. Whatever direction you were going in, go the opposite way. One more full rotation in this way and we will meet in stillness at tabletop. Checking our alignment once again. Knees below hips, hands below shoulders. Pick a leg, it doesn't matter which one. Inhale, bring the quad parallel with the floor as if we were a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And circle the knee. Doesn't matter which direction you choose, just pick one. One more in this direction and then reverse. Reverse. Warming up the hip flexors. One more, bring it down to stillness. Inhale the other side, up to the other leg, whatever leg you didn't do. Quad parallel to the floor, foot flexed, circle the knee. Doesn't matter which direction you choose, just pick one. Those circles can be as big or as small as feels right to you. One more in this direction and then reverse. One more, coming into stillness, checking in. Inhale, pick a side, it doesn't matter which one. Lift, extend the leg back, toes pointed to the floor. That'll work, yeah. Point to the floor. Exhale, bring the knee to the shoulder. Exhale, kick back. Point the toes to the floor. Inhale, as you inhale, the toes will point towards the side body. Exhale down. Protecting the knee by keeping that foot flexed. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, extend. Not dropping the leg below the back right now. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Drop the knee. Inhale the other side up. Doesn't matter which side it was, now we're just doing the other one, balancing it out. Flex the foot, toes point to the floor. Inhale, bring the knee into the shoulder. Exhale, out, extend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Exhale. Drop the knee. Press back towards child's pose. Pick up the hands, shake them out. Open, close, open, close. Hard 10. No, okay, fine. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the toes, lift the tailbone, down dog. First down dog of the day. Walk it out. Come forward into plank. Drop the hips, drop the knees, chest, chin. Untuck the toes, press up, cobra. Not pressure in the hands, pressing up with our pelvis and our feet into the floor. Exhale down, tuck the toes, press up, down dog. Float, hop, walk to the top of the mat, whatever feels right to you. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press all the way into the feet, coming up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands down by side body. Inhale, hands up to hips. Pick a leg, it doesn't matter which one. Come up onto the toes. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, step back, high lunge. Ooh. It's all a practice. Sending energy out that back leg. Knee not caving in. Fully engaged. Inhale, arms up overhead. Woo. Sending the hips forward and the heart back will engage the core. Exhale, arms to cactus. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, hands to shoulders. Rotate the elbows, opening up the chest, building as much heat as you want. If this is too much for your legs, you can always drop the knee, reduce the gravity. But I'm gonna go for it. You listen to your body and what it wants. 2 more in this direction and then reverse. Reverse. And slowing down. Exhale, release the hands from the shoulders, coming up into cactus. Exhale, float the hands to the hips. Rotate the back foot to the parallel side body. Inhale, arms out parallel with the floor. Warrior 2. Sending energy out that outer edge of the back leg. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, bring the elbows in front of you. Hiding your face. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Move this. If this is too much for you, you can always just stay in Warrior 2, Parsvavirabhadrasana. If not, you want to build a little extra heat, come with me. Exhale, open. Inhale. Keeping the legs strong. 3 more. Float the hands down to the hips. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes to face the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Smidgen of a pigeon out with the toes pointing towards the corners of the mat, not the long edge, slightly out. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, fold forward, pausing halfway, flat back. Inhale, lengthen as far as you can, and then fold the rest of the way. Inhale, release the hands to a place that's comfortable to you. If this is a little intense of a stretch, come out of it a little bit. If you want to build a little bit more of a stretch, walk your hands underneath your body, sending the tailbone even more to the sky. Inhale, walk the fingers in front of your face, press into them. Inhale, halfway lift, grab the elbows. Exhale, drop the head, forward fold, ragdoll. Maybe sway side to side. Maybe shake the head, no. Nod the head, yes. Exhale, float the hands to the floor, press into the feet, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extend far forward, inhale, all the way up into standing. Rotate the toes to face the long edge of the mat. Heel toe them together until we're coming into standing. I will meet you at the top of the mat. I'm going to go this way so that you can see what I'm doing. We're going to the top of the mat. And whatever side you didn't do, now we're going to do that side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to hips. Pick a side, that side you didn't do. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, step back. Whoop. It's all a practice. Sending energy out that back leg. Strong front feet parallel as if they were on railroad tracks. Inhale, arms up overhead. High lunge. Ooh, a little wobbly on this side today. It's okay. We all have good sides and great sides. Exhale, down cactus. Inhale. Exhale, hands to shoulders. And circle the elbows. Ooh, pretty wobbly. It's a practice. Two more in this direction, and then we reverse. Three, two, one, coming into stillness. Exhale, release the shoulders. Inhale, press onto the front foot a little bit. Rotate the back foot into warrior two. Inhale, extend the arms parallel to the floor. Wobbly on this side for sure. All good sides and great sides, it's a practice. Okay. Once you feel like you've gotten that solid base, pressing in with the first three toes in the front, outer edge of the back, squeezing the legs in slightly. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Send the hips back and the hips forward and the heart back, engaging that core. Inhale. If you want to build a little more heat with me, exhale, arms to cactus. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, bring them in front. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. Move as fast or as slow as you want. Three more. Last one. Exhale, float the hands down to the hips. Rotate the back foot, straighten both legs, rotate the feet to face the long edge of the mat, back into the wide angle stance. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, send the hips down and back to a squat. You can keep the hands on the hips. You can walk them down to the quads. You can even inhale them up to a T or maybe a cactus. Whatever feels right to your body. If this is too much, you can always come up out of it a little bit. I'm not sure where I'm at today, and that's okay. Exhale, hands down to knees. Pick a side, it doesn't matter which ones. Thumbs are facing the back wall. So instead of giving a thumbs up, you're giving a thumbs down, and then putting the hands on the quads. Pick a shoulder and send it in, stretching out the side body, pressing slightly into the quad for a deeper stretch. Your gaze can look up to the sky over the shoulder, it can look straight ahead, it can look down to the floor, whatever feels right to your body. Inhale, back center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Press into the feet, engaging the core, send the hips forward and the heart back. Rising the arms up all the way up to the sky. Exhale, down cactus. If you'd like to build a little bit more heat with me, you can pulse down into a squat, bringing the arms in front of you as a full body motion. Exhale down. If you just want to do arms, you can stay with the arms. If you want to do just legs, feel free just to squat. Do what feels right to your body. 3 more, whatever direction or motion you've chosen. Last one, meeting in stillness. Pressing into the feet, coming up, wide angle stance. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Fold forward halfway, flat back. Inhale, lengthen, then fold all the way down, releasing the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pressing into the feet, coming all the way up into standing. Heel toe the feet together. I'll meet you at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, plank pose. Hold. Hold. If you're strong, you can do it. Okay, drop the knees, chest, chin, untuck the toes, press back, child's pose. Breathing into the back body. Maybe the forehead is on the mat, maybe it's on the stacked forearms. Whatever feels right to your body. Inhale, tent the fingers and walk them towards a long edge of the mat. Exhale, flatten the hands and bring the head down to a place that's comfortable to you. Inhale, tent the fingers, walk them to the other side. Exhale, flatten the fingers, find a comfortable place for the head, providing a nice side body stretch. Inhale, lift the head slightly, walk the hands back to center. Press slightly into the hands, engaging the arms. Bring the knees out now towards the long edge of the mat, to however wide is comfortable to you. If you'd like to have a bit more of a stretch, wider the stance. If not, just bring them in a little bit. Only bring them out however far as feels comfortable to you. Exhale, you can fold as far forward as you'd like. Your arms can be on the mat. They can be, elbows can be touching knees. If you really want to deepen the stretch, you can send the hands in between the legs. That seems like a little much for me today. I think I'm going to be right here. Inhale, head up, bring the knees back to face the short edge of the mat. Inhale, press into the feet, coming up into seated on the feet. So the sit bones are on top of the heels. Inhale, open the arms to a T, bring them behind you, interlace the fingers. Like that. Exhale, press down, opening up the chest. This is called Yoga Mudra. It's child's pose with a bind. Inhale, extend as far back as you can, hinging at the hips. Fold forward, sending the fingers to the sky. Forehead to the mat. Exhale, release the fingers, float them down, palms to the sky. Inhale, place the thumbs under the shoulders, press into the hands, send the hips to one side, feet out in front. Staff pose, sending the toes to the sky, engaging the legs. Right angle here and here, if you can. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, press slightly into the quads, tuck the chin, creating some more space in the back of the neck there. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. If this is as far as you go in a forward fold, that's okay. Listen to your body. If you'd like a little bit more, you can inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Only go as deep as is comfortable to your body. Listen to your body. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Sending our heart to our knees and our head towards our shins. This is me today. Every day it's different. Every time you arrive at the mat, it's a different time. Inhale, walk the hands up the legs. Pick a leg, it doesn't matter which one. Inhale, bring it in, foot flat on the floor, the other leg is still extended, toes pointing towards the sky. Give the leg a hug. Oh, hello, leg. Exhale, release the leg. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, float the knee to the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Slight internal rotation with the belly buttons. So we're parallel, our hips are still pointing the short edge of the mat if you're facing in that direction. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Then fold forward, hinging at the hips, sending the heart to the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. If it helps, you can walk your fingers down the legs, next to the legs, to help keep yourself in alignment, reaching forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Finding the balance between tension and effort, ease and relax. Relief and tension. Inhale, release the foot if you have it, and walk the hands up the legs. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale. Inhale, float the knee back up to the sky. Exhale, send it away. Inhale, the other knee in. Give it a hug. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Making sure to keep both sit bones on the floor. Exhale, float the knee to the floor. And you've got this right figure four shape with your legs. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale. Inhale, sweep up, arms overhead. Exhale, slight rotation before folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, then fold forward. This is where I am on this side. This is as far as I'm going. We've got good sides and great sides. Find the edge between strain and relief. Walk the hands up that leg. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale. Inhale, float the knee to the sky, foot flat on the floor. Inhale, bring the other leg in, give them both a hug. Inhale, coming up onto the toes. Find a spot that's right for your body. If you'd like to build a little more heat, maybe you lift one foot. Maybe you lift the other foot. If you'd like to build a little bit more heat, lift both feet. Remembering to keep a long spine. And maybe you want to build a little more heat and extend the legs straight up away from you, foot flexed. Maybe your arms are on your side body. Maybe they're out in a T. Maybe they're up in a cactus. Maybe they're even palms to the sky. Maybe you're imagining holding bowling balls in the hands. Trying to hold the balance. You got 3 rounds of breath. Last one. Exhale, bring the arms in, hug the knees in. Send one leg away, send the other leg away. Coming down to our backs with our feet flat on the floor. Pick a leg, it doesn't matter which one. Inhale, bring it into the body. Give it a hug. Exhale, send the other foot away. I need to move. Okay. Trying to make sure that our tailbone, our sit bones, our sacrum is on the floor. Flexing both feet. If it feels right to you, you can circle the ankle that's in the sky. If it feels right to you, listen to your body. 2 more rotations in this direction, and then reverse. Last one, exhale. Give the leg a squeeze. Inhale, bring the other leg in. Switch sides. Exhale, send the other one away. Inhale, bringing it into the body. You can hold on to the shins, the quads, if you can reach it, the foot, whatever feels right to your body. Exhale. You can circle that top ankle if you want. Do whatever feels right to your body. One more rotation in this direction and then reverse. Coming into stillness. Inhale, give the leg one final squeeze and send it away. Placing the hands, palms down on the floor. Inhale, bring one foot flat on the floor and then the other foot flat on the floor. Feet flat on the floor, press into the hands and the feet, raising the hips slightly. Swing them to one side and drop the knees. Inhale, you can keep the arms in a T, in a cactus, whatever feels right to you. The goal is to keep the shoulder blades on the floor. If you'd like to deepen the twist, your gaze can go in the opposite direction of your knees. Inhale, using the core, sending the knees to the sky. Press the feet into the mat. You can keep the arms where they are if you would like. Pressing into the feet, lifting the hips, swinging them to the other side, then float the knees down. Turning my head in this direction is a little intense for me, so I'm going to actually do a less strenuous version of this posture on this side. Inhale, send the knees to the sky. Exhale, pressing the feet, straighten out the hips. Send one leg away, send the other leg away. Find a comfortable position for the arms. Welcome to corpse pose, our final posture of the evening, morning, whatever time you're doing this. Now's the time to get some layers, a sip of water, get comfortable. I'm going to grab a blanket, and I'm going to remain seated so that you can hear my voice. Where's my blanket? Oh. Sorry about that. Settling in. Taking a moment for ourselves today. Noticing if there's been any shifts. Maybe we're warm, maybe we're not. Taking a look. Sealing in our practice with a body scan, filling the toes, the feet, the heels with warm golden light, filling the ankles, the shins, the knees, the quads, filling with warm golden light, filling the hip bones, hip flexors, warm golden light. It fills and builds up the tailbone into the belly, expanding in all directions. The warm golden light fills the diaphragm, the rib cage, filling one rib and the space between at a time. The light builds and fills all the way up to the collarbone in all directions. It radiates down the shoulders, the biceps, the elbows, the forearms. The light goes over the ankles and the wrists, out the fingertips, up the palm of the hand, to the wrists again, to the forearms, the elbows, traveling upwards, the biceps, traveling upwards to the throat, the spine, traveling all the way up into the skull, in all directions, radiating light, warm golden light, sealing in our practice, filling in every single wrinkle in the brain with warm golden light, relaxing the face, dropping the eyes back into the sockets, relaxing the jaw, the ears, the mouth, the nose, the forehead, settling in for final relaxation. The light, radiant light, warm golden light radiating throughout our entire body. Settling in. If you would like to stay in Shavasana, that is totally fine. I'm going to guide out those who are ready. Start by slowly waking up the body, wiggling the fingers and toes. When the moment feels right to you, turning on to the right side body. When the moment feels right to you, press into the hands, coming up into a seated position. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the spine. Find a comfortable position for the hands, maybe palms to the sky, palms touching at heart center, maybe just keeping the hands in the lap, whatever feels right for you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come practice yoga with me. During this time of physically isolating and socially connecting, it's a real privilege for me to be able to share yoga with you. Namaste, Jai Bhagwan, Victory to Spirit. I have some really cool announcements. I will be having exclusive content only on YouTube coming up in the next few weeks. If you want to get it first, subscribe to my channel. The link for that is in the description box. The playlist for today's class is also in the description box. The workshop I've been talking about, to register for it, that link is also in the description box. And places for donations are also in the description box, if that feels right to you. I think that's it for announcements. My next class is Friday morning at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Chair Yoga on Facebook Live. Hope to see you there.